Hi friends, I'm Emilio Maestrini. I'm Albian Sands Construction Manager for the process plant and ancillary facilities for the Muskeg River Oil Sands project. We're building a plant capable of producing 155,000 barrels per day, and the first is scheduled to come out in the last quarter of 2002. We have an exciting project, and we're very happy to have you on our job. Safety is our most important concern. Everyone home safely always is our motto. Thanks to your active participation and help, we are on our way to render the Muskeg River Oil Sands project one of the safest construction sites in Canada. We have over 800 people already with us, and we shall peak at 2,000 workers in the spring of next year. We have already placed 18,000 cubic meters of concrete and plan to pour 52% of the total concrete volume before the end of this year. The work is progressing well and on schedule. It is our objective to make the Muskeg River Oil Sands project a fun place to work. We want our people to be happy working on our project. Your contribution is indispensable to make this happen. Once again, thank you for choosing our project as your place to work. We count on your continual support to render the Muskeg River Oil Sands project a safe and fun place for us to work.
MRC, or Muskeg River Contractors, is probably everyone doesn't know what that means or who they are. It's a rather interesting combination of a different group of engineering and construction companies. It's basically comprised of Fleur Daniel Wright, Agra Simons Manenko, and they've partnered with GKO, Colt, and Agra Earth and Environmental. And these 5 companies fulfill the function basically of the engineering, procurement, and construction management team. We formed another joint venture, a construction joint venture. And this was with Fleur Constructors Canada Limited, PCL, and Agra. One thing we've done in order to make these 8 companies function as one team is we have a philosophy or a motto, and that's leave your hard hat at the door. And what we mean by that is when you come to work here, you are an MRC employee. We don't care what your home company or organization was. You function as one team, one group, so that we're all pulling together in the same direction to make this project a success. And a lot of people working out here in the job site don't even really know what company they're working for or what company the other people that are working around them come from, and that's just exactly the way we like it. Everybody out here is MRC. These are some of the artists' renditions that they made early on in the project that shows an overall concept of what they thought that the final construction plant would look like. This photo is an overview of the Lease 13 mine site as it will be 10 years from now perhaps. It shows the process plant right here. It shows the mine area where they've extracted the oil sand ore here. And the blue area down the lower left-hand corner is the tailings pond where the sand and water go to settle. And over here in this corner is the tank farm where we will store the product ready for shipment out of here. Now we'll move to a close-up of the beginning of the process. This shows the primary crusher area, the stockpile, and the breakers in the mine pit. What happens is the ore trucks are filled with oil sand. They're brought over here to these 2 crushers. They're dropped into there and they're crushed down to 16 inches or smaller in size. From these crushers it goes down the conveyor belts and it goes over here to, this is actually going to become a concrete silo now rather than the stockpile. And it flows then from that silo, it goes into the breaker building and some more conveyors. And in addition, as it reaches the breakers, it is injected with a hot water solution that turns the 2-inch minus material plus the oil and the water into a slurry that is now pumpable. From the breaker building, it goes next over into the pump house, and there the pumps started on the process of going down the conditioning line. So we have oil, water, and sand. The continuation then of the oil sand slurry that comes down the 26-inch conditioning pipeline from the last photo continues on down this pipe rack right here and continues on down until it enters into these two vessels right there. They are called the primary separation cells. The oil then comes out of here, goes to a series of froth tanks, settlers, other conditioning facilities and process. We have a need for quite a bit of water on this project. We have the raw water pond located here, and this is water we're drawing in from the Athabasca River that will be taken from there and used in the boilers here in the cogeneration plant where they make steam, and it'll also be used as heated water for injection into the breaker building where we start the slurry process. The other pond we have over here is called the recycle water pond, and that water comes out of the process after we've started the separation process, and what we can decant off of the top of the water sand slurry goes back into the recycle pond, and as it cleans up and becomes pure water again, then we recycle it back into the plant to minimize the use of the amount of water we have to take out of the Athabasca River.
You're having an overlook over the breaker building. That's the building where we bring all the tar sands in out of the mine and put it into a slurry to pipe it up into the extraction for further processing to froth. What you're seeing is we're just doing the foundations on all the pile caps, and by the time we have all our concrete poured in here, we have something like 10,000 meters poured, which is quite a sizable amount. We have a crew at the moment of 30 people, and that goes for day shift as well as night shift. The crew at the present time is the best we can get and the best we hope for. So right now we're quite happy with them.
The picture you see behind me, two large vessels, 750 tons. They were started on the 29th of March, 2000. And they will be complete in August of 2001. This is the heart of the extraction and tailing process for the mine. We will be peaking at approximately 800 men and ladies over the duration of this project, and we're looking forward to a safe completion of it. We currently have 94 individuals on the job site. We're just coming out of the ground. We're about 2% complete. Our objective is to get as much concrete as possible, approximately 4,000 cubic meters in the ground by Christmas, so we can go home happy. The quality of the individuals to date on the job has been excellent. The attitude towards the safety, health, environment, and security goals and objectives that we have has been excellent. Our focus on this site is that all workers will go home every day, everyone, safely, always. And we're working our supervision and the trade and the craft people towards that objective. So far, I'm very happy with the quality of the initiative and the support that we're getting from the building trades and the people on the job. Our management supports us and the owner supports us 100% towards zero accidents, zero rework, and a safe completion.
We are standing in the middle of the froth area where the 6 settlers are being constructed. We started the foundations in the middle of May and we're on target to complete them by the end of October. We currently have 100 MRC labor craft working for us alongside with over 100 subcontract laborers. We've poured 4,500 cubic meters of concrete here in this area to date, and by the end of the project we'll have poured over 9,000 cubic meters. We've reached our 100,000 hour mark with no lost time incidents so far. Our productivity for our MRC labor has shown good, positive, and that will help us to achieve the 3 tank bases being completed by the end of October, when Horton moves into the area to construct the tanks.
The project in the back of me here is a little challenging for our crews. We've got a 2-month window to put a light-duty bridge across the Muskeg River. Our precast arrived on September 15th, and we've got to have this bridge open by October 31st. This will give us access to the tank storage area so that we can actually use a lot of the granular material and save ourselves a traffic flow of about 17 kilometers so we can access the site here within 1 or 2 kilometers. Hope you guys are enjoying the day. We are here having a lot of fun. We're right into our fall weather, but we've got a lot of work to do before it freezes up.
The last girders were in place Thursday evening. As you can see behind me, the construction is going ahead very well. We've got 8 great guys down there doing a fantastic job, safely and, of course, professionally. So hopefully in another 3 days we'll be ready for a concrete pour, and shortly after that hopefully traffic will be crossing the bridge.
My name is Larry Croft. I'm the manager of the Muskeg River Camp. For those of you not familiar with our facility, I'd like to take you on a short tour. The Muskeg River Camp has been designed to house and feed 1,800 construction workers. When construction is complete in the fall of 2000, the camp will provide a 900-seat kitchen dining hall, 36 49-unit bunkhouses, recreation facilities which include pool, ping pong, and shuffleboard tables, dartboards, internet terminals, exercise rooms, plus an outdoor hockey, skating rink, and tennis and basketball courts, and an 11-channel TV system. An on-site commissary will supply confectionery, toiletry, needs for the workers, a 649 machine, cash machine, and various reading materials. By the end of October, a 300-seat bar will also be complete on-site and ready for operation. In the camp, we're trying to provide a comfortable, relaxing atmosphere so people feel good while they spend their time away from home.
We use the internet from this room. You can send your emails everywhere. It's pretty easy. You just got to put your credit card in and out. It's a pretty simple program. It makes time here a little more exciting.
I'm sending an email to my brother in Germany, and I haven't seen him for 2 years.
This is my stereo, and this is my favorite LP record from Newfoundland. This is my son and his wife and my grandson. And this is my mom and dad in Newfoundland. These are pictures from St. John's and around places, little towns in Newfoundland. When I spend so much time in camp, I make my room to look like a home as much as I can.
Something to your wife. Hi, Marosha, love you.
Hi, I'm Sid Odd, manager of Denny West Catering. It's a pity you can't smell the aromas in the kitchen while the food is being prepared here today. In a couple of hours, our camp residents will be here for supper. Please join me on a tour of our facility. Denny West Catering is a joint venture agreement set up between Great West Catering of Edmonton, Alberta, and the Athabasca Chippewan First Nations of Fort Chippewan, Alberta. Our task here is to provide housing and housekeeping services and food preparation and serving for the workers at the MRC site. Our service includes a breakfast and a bag lunch in the morning and a supper and a bag lunch in the evening. We're currently housing 1,760 people in camp. Our dining room seats 900 people at a time. We provide a large, good variety of food to try and satisfy the tastes of a very diverse population.
Come here, don't watch me. Okay, I got kids. There you go.
Hello, my name is Stan Johnson. I'm the Chief Safety and Operating Officer for Albian Sands Energy, Inc. Albian Sands is the operating company for the mine and plant that you're helping us build. This is the first of of periodic videos that you'll be able to take home and show your friends and family where you're working. I just want to thank you for all the work that you're doing for us. You're helping us create one of the world's great economic engines that when we start this engine in a couple of years' time, it'll continue to spin off benefits for literally decades for not only the owners but our employees, the community, the province, and the country. So it's a very exciting project. I also want to thank you for working safely. Our goal is everyone home safely always, and that includes not only our employees but our contractors' employees and visitors and to the site. So again, thank you for all that you're doing for us, and look forward to doing another video with more progress in some months' time.